Welcome to Calm Sleepy Tales, and tonight's story, Voices of the Quay, the Herring Girls of North Shields. Relax as we tell the tale of these hard-working women. On the edge of the River Tyne, where the wind carries whispers of salt and sea, stands a lone bronze figure, head up, shawl wrapped tight, hands hardened by time. She doesn't speak, but her story is one of strength, endurance, and quiet heroism. She is a herring girl, one of thousands of women who travelled the coast of Britain, following the silver shoals of herring, gutting and packing fish by hand in freezing conditions, all while raising children, keeping households together, and supporting one another in the face of back-breaking labour. In the town of North Shields, her memory is cast in metal, but the real legacy, that lives in the untold stories of courage and community, passed down through generations. This is the story of the Herring Girls of North Shields and the lives they shaped with salted hands and unshakable hearts. On the edge of the River Tyne, where sea meets stone and time lingers in the wind, there stands a quiet sentinel, a bronze figure, humble in posture, strong in spirit. She is a herring girl, one of thousands who travelled Britain's coastlines, hands wrapped in cloth, backs bent to the weight of salted barrels, hearts tethered to distant families. She doesn't speak, but her story rises like mist from the quay. This is the story of the Herring Girls of North Shields, voices of labour, laughter, and legacy. In the early 20th century, as the summer sun warmed the cobblestones of North Shields Fish Quay, a unique rhythm took hold. Each year, from early summer to late autumn, they arrived. From the Scottish Highlands and Northern Isles, groups of women, known as herring girls, arrived. They came by train and cart, carrying their wooden kists, packed with blankets, boots, and strong tea, following the migratory path of the herring shoals down the east coast of England. These women, often travelling in teams of 3, were the backbone backbone of the herring industry, skilled in gutting, salting, and packing the fish that would feed nations. North Shields was one of many ports on their route, following the herring shoals as they swept down the coast. For some, it was a return. For others, a new stop on a well-worn trail. The quay would burst into life. The smell of salt and smoke, crates of fish being hauled from boats, and the chatter of women greeting old friends. Herring girls worked in teams of 3. Their days were long and arduous, standing over large troughs, 2 gutted, 1 packed. They could process a fish every second, sometimes more. Their hands were fast, their coordination remarkable. To protect their hands from the sharp knives and the briny fish, they wrapped their fingers in linen or oilcloth. Still, the salt would sting, the cold would bite, and blisters were inevitable. Yet they sang songs from home, tunes passed down through generations. The music kept rhythm. It kept spirits up. It made the hours pass and brought a sense of camaraderie and resilience to the demanding work. Balancing this labour-intensive work with family duties was no small feat. Many of these women were daughters, sisters, mothers, leaving home for months at a time. Some left children behind with grandparents or neighbours. Others brought them along, if work allowed. Despite the distance, they maintained strong familial bonds, often knitting garments for their loved ones during rare moments of rest. They found lodging in mission houses or cheap rooms near the quay. In the evenings they sewed, knit, wrote letters, shared meals. They made a life wherever the fish took them. Local missions and churches offered shelter, a cup of tea, and sometimes medical care. The community mattered, and so did each other. In 2023, North Shields unveiled a statue to honour these women, sculpted by Ray Lonsdale. A woman on a barrel, fish in hand, knitting by her side, forever watching over the quay she once worked. She represents not just labour, but legacy, resilience, memory, Her story is cast in bronze, but her spirit lives in the tide, the stone, and the songs still sung. The herring girls shaped the rhythm of this place. Their work fed a nation. Their hands, calloused but capable, built more than barrels of salted fish. They built stories, communities, histories worth remembering. And here, at the mouth of the Tyne, we remember them still.